Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all of the subscribers, viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to look into Aries week ahead for July 6th through the 12th. We're going to first tap into the energies with the Psychic Tarot deck here. Then we are going to pull a few cards from the Fairy Tarot for an overview message and dig a little bit deeper into the message with a traditional deck. I'll clarify and I will also pull a few cards at the end. If that's something you're interested in, you are more than welcome in joining us. So, Aries, let's see what we can see for you guys for July 6th through the 12th. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what does Aries need to see? July 6th through the 12th. Please and thank you. Please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on the energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing that we do here every month for free personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And Aries, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. So let's see here, Aries. We have suffering and silence. We have hope. Hope is the star card, okay? I'm going to start with hope because this card is the star card in traditional tarot. This card symbolizes healing. It symbolizes balance, having a positive mindset, keeping a positive attitude, the attitude of gratitude, trying to find the calm in the chaos. I've been talking about that a lot, finding the calm in the chaos. It's been a reoccurring theme lately. I feel like it has to do with the planetary alignments. I feel like this is the Nine of Swords and this is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of lower vibrational energy here. It's like somebody is, I feel like they're trying to keep you stuck in a situation that's no longer serving you. They may be utilizing whatever means possible to keep you trapped in this negative mindset. With hope and spiritual strength, I feel like there's a need here to change your perspective a little bit on this situation. Sacrifice is the Hanged Man. It talks about changing perspective, but it also sometimes can feel like a self-imposed prison if you're not ready for that. Let's see what comes out here for you, Aries. This shall be interesting. Again, try to keep a positive mindset, okay? Don't let this person, place, or thing that's trying to hold you back, I feel like it's a person, don't let them win. So let's take a look. Most important message here for Aries. Spirit, what does Aries need to see July 6th through the 12th? Please and thank you. Six of Winter. Princess of Summer, this is the Page of Cups. The Six of Winter is the Six of Swords. Three of Winter. There's something that you're having to leave behind, okay, that is feeling like a sacrifice right now. You're having to sacrifice something to kind of save yourself here, Aries. Whatever you're having to leave behind is what's causing the confusion. You're headed towards a positive experience, but this person, I feel like it's a person, they're holding you back. It's almost like the scenario, that the only thing that I can think of to relate to this situation is like a person who is separating and the parent is holding the child against that person. Trust the process. Take some time right now to heal yourself, to move completely forward, to completely release this connection, and trust the process of that, okay? Because there will be an opportunity for you to express yourself, express your position. Maybe even reaching out to somebody that might have some advice or have been through a similar situation. But it's definitely, this is definitely a situation here, Aries, where it's time to move forward, but you're having to leave something behind. You're having to sacrifice something. I guess another scenario could be like if you're in a business partnership and, or you've been at a job for a long time and you're having to move, maybe relocate or change positions, and you may be having to sacrifice some benefits or some pay, but understanding that it's not like you're moving to a better position, so you're going to have more opportunity for advancement. Let's take a look, see what comes out here for you, Aries, for July 6th through the 12th. What does Aries need to see here about the situation here? What are they having to sacrifice? What's going on here, Spirit? Please enlighten us. Queen of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, Devil, the Tower, Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, Empress. So, this confusion that you're having right now is causing you to feel trapped. This is all, this feeling trapped, this anxiety, this stress, this lower vibrational energy, I feel like it has to stem from how you're perceiving the situation. Yes, there has been some negative things that have happened, but I feel like, or there is some sacrifices that you're going to have to make, but there's also some positive things that are going to come from this. It's time to let it go. It's time to open up, let go of this sense of thinking, what if this happens, what if that happens, you know? What if the my son or daughter never talked to me again because I walked away from the situation? What if this person doesn't do the right thing and make this a fair business move? What if I'm never able to advance in that career? All those things need to be let go of, because your child is your blood. There's eventually going to come a point in time where they're going to want to reach out to you. You see it all the time. Even nowadays with the internet, there's people that are grown adults reaching out to their parents that they've never met in their life. So I know it's hard to think about, you might have to walk away from a situation. You're sacrificing something here. You're feeling like you're sacrificing something. And I feel like what the reading is trying to portray, what the cards are trying to portray here, Aries, is try to change your perspective on that. Don't look at it as like, oh, I'm not ever going to see my child again. Look at it as, now I'm going to have some time to work on myself, to get myself on track. So that way, when my child comes back into my life, I'm 100% the person that I want to be. The person that I want my seed to interact with, be around. Once you're able to let this go, everything's going to fall into place. And yes, some things might fall, like this tower might literally fall, collapse. That's why there's a need to have the calm in the chaos. That's why there was a big message coming out this morning about the calm in the chaos, finding that inner peace. So what I mean by finding the calm in the chaos, Aries, is having a list of 5 or 10 things that calm you whenever things are hectic in your life. And if you go to Instagram, the Instagram page that I have, I try to post daily messages on there. They're not videos, they're just posts. But I'll pull a few cards and I'll write a little excerpt about what the cards are meaning. I decided to pull the Work Your Light Oracle card today to see what would come out. And the card that came out was Inner Temple. You can go over there and check it out. I posted what the meaning, what the interpretation, what all of that was. Simply put, Aries, finding that calm in the chaos. You know, what are those 5 or 10 things that bring you calm when everything's awry? You know, for me, sitting by water, going to the river or the ocean, something along those lines brings me calmness, peace. Also coloring mandalas, singing, dancing, playing Tetris. So over there on Instagram, I wrote a list of 10 things, my list. Okay, and you can have the same, we can have the same interests, or you might have different interests, but just having a list and having it written down, yes, so that way when everything is hectic, you have a place where you can, okay, where's that list? So I can see what's going to take my mind off of this. Because sometimes when there's so much going on, it's hard to think of that list. Having it down in a safekeeping spot, it's the calm in the chaos. Okay? There is something that you're having to leave behind, and I do feel like this is going to be disheartening. Okay? It's not easy for you to walk away from this, but understand here, Aries, this isn't a sacrifice. Okay? This is a time for you to work on yourself, get yourself together, so that way when you come back into this person's life, or when you get into this better position, you're going to be able to look back and see, like, I know at the time that was a difficult decision to make, but that's probably one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life. But I know it's going to be difficult. I know it's going to be hard, okay? The 5 of Cups clarifying the Tower with the Devil. Yes, this is going to be a difficult process to go through. It's going to get hectic, especially internally, okay? You may question, you may doubt, But you need to trust the process here, okay? Everything happens for a reason. I truly, honestly, wholeheartedly believe that. So let's get a few cards out here for your advice, Aries. Get a couple cards out here. I am going to do an extended version to this reading, guys. In the extended version, we're going to take a look at where's this all headed? What are the next steps moving forward? We'll pull a couple cards for the outcome if the guidance is followed, okay? Just to be sure. I'll pull a few of the Archangel guidance cards for the blessing, the Soul Truth deck for the lesson. If that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining. The link will be below in the description box. So, Aries. Quite a few cards fell out here, okay? We're just going to glance really quickly and then we'll put them back in and reshuffle, okay? So we have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, okay? The chaos, the conflict, it's going to end. You're going to have a period of time here, Aries, where you're going to be by yourself, really just to sit alone and process. But understand that you're headed towards a bright new future. This ending is going to bring blessings into your life. You just have to trust the process, Aries. You just have to trust the process, okay? So, only a few cards here, Spirit, for Aries advice, please and thank you. Okay. We have the Two of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. So, you're going to have time to get yourself more stable, more secure. Now, you may be working on some business venture or something that's going to bring you generational wealth, long-term legacy. The Ten of Pentacles is really like that generational wealth, the being able to take care of the entire family, your aunts, uncles, cousins, all those people. Right now, I feel like you're at a pause, you're at a standstill. On one hand, yes, you do see this, you do see the light at the end of the tunnel, but this sacrifice, sometimes it seems too big, too bold for you to make. But I feel like it's time for you to push forward, you know, stand your ground, do what you need to do here, Aries, for your future, for this generational wealth, this long-term legacy. I'm not discrediting that this decision is definitely a difficult decision, but you're not having to sacrifice anything. You're not leaving anything behind. Try and think of it as a pause. As long as your intentions are to do the right thing for the right reason, then everything's going to work itself out. Let's pull a soul journey card here for you, Aries, for this week. So, card that fell out for you, Aries. If you guys enjoyed this message, found that it was helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated and does help with the growth of the channel. Your soul journey is growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you. It is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signposts that Spirit has left on your path. Take the time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your sojourn in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that are given. Growth. Feels like you're really, it's kind of like growing pains almost. And it's like you're trying to resist this growth process here. I feel like a lot of times when we resist things in life, that's when these tower moments come up. Just be aware. Awareness is key. Let's get a power thought card out for you, Aries. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. I radiate acceptance. I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds and protects me. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. Beautiful, beautiful Aries. So, Aries, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. Feel like that's a good solid message coming out here for you guys. Positive healing vibes to you all. It's a heavy energy that you're having to move through, but trust that the light is at the end of the tunnel, and focus on this work process, okay? Focus on that creative, building a business, this 10 of Pentacles, whatever that is to you, okay? Trust the process. So Aries, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.